Hey, what's going on YouTube? DeLorean fan been coming back at you here. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing? It's been a while since I've been on here. Most of you know I've been playing taxi driver to a few people in town. Unfortunately, that's going to ease up here in about a month. To everyone who got to Chicago, you suck. Wish I could have gone, but obviously watching a bunch of people's videos and things from home and other comments and other people, apparently I wasn't the only one who wasn't able to go, but we held down the fort nicely. So hopefully, in all seriousness, hopefully everyone got to and from back into whatever you want to say, Chicago safely. Looked like it was a lot of fun. Sadly, it's clear back out even further away from me next year. If anyone knows where it is in 2013, let me know below. Anyway, in the infamous words of one of my absolute favorite comedians, if you know who I'm talking about, comment below. I will say that I'm okay now, but last week, boy, I was in rough shape. And truer words are never spoken. Sorry for the rambling, guys. I'll get to the pack recap here in a couple seconds, but frankly, I just need to vent a little. That's okay. Last Saturday, I was taking a friend to another friend's house to run an errand. We pulled out, coasted down a hill. All of a sudden, we hear this clank and a thunk, 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 and we're like, "What the hell?" We both heard it at the same time, and then all day Sunday I heard it, and all day better part of Monday. So finally, I crawled underneath my truck. Stupidly burnt my hand on the almost red hot rotor, but that was my own stupid F up. Thought maybe there's a stick or a twig, snapping around in the wheel between the rotor and the caliper, maybe, or the rim and the caliper, but didn't find anything. So it kind of got in my head. I popped off the center cap, and once you know it, tunk right there on the ground with two lug studs snapped and sheared clean off with my lug nuts on it, and another lug nut had worked itself about halfway off the lug stud that was there. So I was probably a good day and a half of driving around town before I was going to lose a tire. So thank God I found that out. It was a nice little surprise I didn't need, and not only that, I really didn't need the $120 shop bill to pound those things out of there. So anyway, that was actually the two of the better things that happened this past week. I went to the routine doctor's eye appointment several days ago. As most of you know, I'm a diabetic, so I need to get checked pretty regularly for this and that. It's kind of the point where my lenses need a little strengthening and update my prescription. And as with any doctor visit, I have them checking me for what's called damage and leakage, or tears and leakage in my eyes for the diabetes. Dilated my pupils, and the doctor, she was fumbling around with, I don't know, some kind of instrument or tool or something, and looking in my eyes for what felt like several minutes in one single eye, and then moved on to the other one for what felt like several minutes, and back, forth, and I'm thinking in my head, like, what's going on? This hurts like hell with this light in my eye. She turns on the lights and sits back, and she basically, I wish I could get a second opinion, but anyway, she diagnosed me with the very, 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 what, in her own words, early stages of diabetic retinopathy. What that is a slightly degenerative eye problem that diabetics often suffer from, or not suffer from, but you know what I'm saying. Can lead to further damage, of course, poor blood circulation. Unfortunately, it opens the door to cataracts and a few other things. And most of you, if you don't, know about diabetes, you do probably know that you can, obviously associated with this, have possible vision loss and damage, and of course, you can, in some extreme cases, if you don't take care of yourself, can go eventually blind. So that was not exactly news I wanted to hear, just a routine checkup. But anyway, so that's obviously a little wake-up call to take a little better care of myself. Gotta watch the weight. I want to drop about 30 pounds, so wish me luck with that. Hopefully get, the bad thing is between jobs, guys, you really don't have the money for supplies, so I really can't check my blood sugar, so that's probably one of the major factors. But anyway, not blind yet. And I can still see as far as the eyes can see, so whatever. Guys, last couple of days ago, I picked up a pack of Prestige, the new stuff. Here's what the base looks like if you haven't seen it yet. My rookie, I don't know if this is some kind of special border, or just a fact it's from the Vikings, but there's purple on the side, so I don't know if that's a special or a short print or something. But anyway, it's not numbered. Christian Ballard for the Vikes. What up, Curtis, King Fluffy, and you're gonna love this card, man. If you're watching, I actually pulled a hit out of retail. I seem to have some pretty damn good luck with retail, but anyway, numbered 63 out of 250, the connections for touchdowns for the Vikings, three-piece window, I guess if you want to call it that, of Percy Harvin and my first ever Adrian Peterson. Purple and white, obviously, and if you could, my camera didn't suck so much, there's like some brown and maybe a little speck of dirt or two in there, so obviously definitely worn. So yeah, that's a really cool looking card. 13 and 6, I'm guessing, for obviously the touchdowns, as you can see at the bottom there. So definitely made up for a little bit of the past week, since I'm guessing that probably books a good $15, $20 plus out of a pack of $3 retail. Wasn't too bad at all. If you're watching this, Everett, your card came in. I will ship that out tomorrow. I am swamped today, and I think I'll just go and do that tomorrow when time eases up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. Sorry for all the rambling. Just wanted to vent a little, as some of us do on here, and just wanted to get that off my chest. And obviously, kind of really haven't been on here too much. Like I said, I'm still kind of playing taxi driver, but that'll ease up eventually. So. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for continuing to be sub. Hope everyone had a good time in Chicago. Sounds like everyone's making plans for next year already. Whatever. So, thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Have a good one.